Ever thought the world makes sense? Well, think again. Some ideas break logic itself. They're called paradoxes. From time travel loops to impossible choices, these mind bending concepts will make you question everything you know. Let's dive into the most fascinating paradoxes ever. Imagine you travel back in time and stop your grandparents from meeting. That means you'd never be born. But if you were never born, how did you travel back in time in the first place? That's the grandfather paradox, a classic time travel brain twister that questions whether the past can ever truly be changed. A fast runner, Achilles, gives a tortoise a small head start in a race. Logic says Achilles will easily catch up. But here's the catch. Every time Achilles reaches where the tortoise was, the tortoise has already moved a little further ahead. So, technically, Achilles can never pass him, at least in theory. Welcome to Zeno's paradox, like where infinite steps stop motion itself. If you replaced every single plank of a ship one by one, is it still the same ship? And if you rebuilt the old ship from the discarded parts, which one's the real ship of Theseus? This paradox questions the very idea of identity. What makes something truly itself? If you remove one grain of sand from a heap, it's still a heap. But keep removing grains, well, at what exact point does it stop being a heap? The Sorites paradox shows how vague boundaries can break logic. In a town, the barber shaves everyone who doesn't shave themselves. So, who shaves the barber? If he does, he breaks the rule. If he doesn't, he must be shaved. A true logical loop, courtesy of philosopher Bertrand Russell. You can't fly a dangerous mission if you're insane, but if you ask not to fly, that means you're sane. Either way, you're stuck. That's the catch-22, when the conditions cancel each other out completely. The universe is massive, filled with billions of galaxies. So where is everybody? If life should be common, why haven't we seen any aliens yet? That's the Fermi paradox, a cosmic mystery with no clear answer. If a society tolerates everything and even intolerance, it eventually destroys tolerance itself. So, to stay tolerant, a society must be intolerant of intolerance. Mind twisted yet? A time traveler gives young Einstein a book on relativity. Einstein studies it and publishes it as his own. But where did the idea actually come from? This bootstrap paradox shows how time can create loops with no true beginning. A crocodile steals a child and says it'll return the child if the parent can predict what it will do. If the parent says, "You won't return my child," the crocodile is stuck. Return it, and it breaks its word. Don't return it, and it still breaks its promise. Cruel and confusing, that's the crocodile paradox. Picture an infinite hotel. Every room is full. Yet a new guest arrives. How do you fit them in? Simple. Move everyone from room 1 to room 2, 2 to 3, and so on. Room 1 is now free. Infinite logic. Infinite space. In quantum physics, a cat in a box can be both alive and dead until you open the box and observe it. It's a thought experiment that shows how observation changes reality itself. Your eyes don't just see the world, they define it. If your twin travels near the speed of light while you stay on Earth, time slows for them. When they return, you're older. Einstein's theory of relativity isn't just math, it bends time itself. Statistically, your friends have more friends than you. Why? Because social butterflies are more likely to be your friends, making you seem less popular than you actually are. Thanks, math. So, which paradox messed with your brain the most? Time travel? Infinity? Or maybe the one about choice? Let me know in the comments.